Another 20-minute session of fidgeting with OBS to get the capture card to be recognized. But I think everything should be alright now. Alright. Move the mic a little closer. Okay, I think we're okay. So we can get started. We left off the other day. We now have everyone on our team, including Haunter. We are in Silph Co at the moment. Because we have the Silph scope. I'm on the second floor, trying to remember exactly where I left off. Okay, so yeah, we've got plenty of trainers in here. We have our whole team. Everything's set up. I should change the title of the stream. We'll do Silph Co and Sabrina tonight. That'll be our goal. So we're going to try to use Haunter a bit. We're not going to be able to evolve him into Gengar, and that's okay. He does know Thunderbolt, so he's going to be doing pretty well against Golbats. Aha! Fortunately, all the normal attacks aren't going to do anything to him either. So, he's pretty well off. He's actually our lowest level Pokemon right now too, so best that we have him up front so he can soak up the experience. Now, within Silph Co, we'll get Earthquake, which we're definitely going to use on Nidoking. Already tired. I was watching Retroverse stream some Wario Blast. I had never heard of that game. It's essentially Bomberman for the Game Boy, but it's Wario instead of Bomberman. The only limitation we have with just spamming Thunderbolt like this is PP. Since it only has 15, it's really not going to last much longer than like 2 trainers, especially if all of them have 5 Pokemon like this Joker. He done goofed. Alright, so what I've decided, by the way, that we're going to do with this team that we're spending so much time training, once we complete Pokemon Blue, we can import them into Pokemon Stadium and we can battle the gym leaders with them. That should be pretty cool. My capture card is capable of streaming in 64 as well, so that shouldn't be a problem. But this isn't a good matchup, with Cubone being ground and Haunter's primary means of attack being Thunderbolt. It's not great. However, let's see how much health it has. I can hit it with 3 Nightshades, that'll be fine. Nightshade always does damage equal to your Pokemon's level, so we know it's going to do 26 damage every time, and even though it's a ghost move, its typing doesn't matter at all. It makes no difference to the amount of damage you're dealing. Kind of like... there's a fighting type move in this game that does the same thing, and now I can't think of what it's called. Not important. Actually, once we get Fly, we're going to go pick up that TM. Currently I have it set to where our Charizard is going to learn the fighting type equivalent of Nightshade. I can't remember the name right now. But again, because it always does damage equal to your level, the typing of the move actually doesn't make any difference whatsoever. The move is Seismic Toss. Yes, always does damage equal to your level. So, alright, so we have to go around and hit the card, or find a card key so we can start getting into these rooms. We are going to battle all the trainers because, like I said, Haunter is slightly underleveled compared to the rest of our team. Now, one of our teammates is Hitmonchan, and he starts at 30, so he's still higher than Haunter, although I've never actually used him in battle. But the reason we include Hitmonchan in our party is that he learns a diverse moveset just from leveling up. I'll just keep Nightshading for the time being. Yeah, should 2-hit this guy. Hope this guy's other Pokemon just use normal type attacks so they don't continue to do damage. I was expecting Magnemite to die there, so I misjudged how much health it had. We're just gonna have to switch out for this. It's not that Haunter couldn't take them on, it's just there's no reason in risking it getting defeated on the first level. Because in this run I'm trying to not run out and heal at the Pokemon Center all the time. So we'll probably use a restoring item on him. We're just gonna let Charmeleon take care of these guys, but Dig, they're kind of a joke. Come on. Set him with an Ember to finish it off. Remember, in this game, in Generation 1, there is no Steel type, so while that would be super effective now, in Generation 1, Ember is not super effective against Magnemite. I'll just take this door first. I'm going to try to check out everything here, because there are some good items you can find in Silph Co, including, as I said earlier, the Earthquake TM. Yep, Twitch says I'm offline. I don't think that's true, so I'm going to keep going. Fortunately, should Haunter run out of PP for Thunderbolt, we do have Clefable with Psychic, which is also going to be super effective against pretty much all the same Pokemon, because a lot of them are poison, including Zubat and Golbat in particular. Alright, Electrode, we'll put out Charmeleon. I'm just going to try to keep the super effective moves up. Oh, okay. It shouldn't kill him, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Not sure why you would start with self-destruct, but to each their own, I guess. One of the 4 Team Rocket brothers. Have to keep track of and make sure we defeat all of them. And since Generation 1 doesn't have abilities, you don't have to worry about Weezing having Levitate, so Dig will still be able to affect it. Sludge has a high chance of poisoning, that's something we have to be careful for. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired. It's only 11 o'clock. That's alright. Our goals are all within Saffron City? Town? I'm gonna say city, it's a pretty big city. So, shouldn't be too late of a stream tonight. But we will be getting our 5th badge. Then Koga will be after that. That's where the Safari Zone is. In this particular run, we're not going to be doing pretty much anything in the Safari Zone, but it is something that's worth checking out. Obviously, if you're watching this, you probably played the original game, so I don't really need to be telling you that, but that's where you get some of the best Pokemon in the game. Although you always want Scyther to be better than he actually is. Scyther's learned moveset, and even TM's, really aren't that great. He just looks cool. I think Pinsir is slightly better, and even then he's not great either. Chansey's a huge tank, and you can learn Soft Boil. It's the only Pokemon in the game that can learn it, and that allows it to heal, so I mean, if you need a tank for your team, Chansey is pretty much the way to go. I want to say there's some secret items in here somewhere. That's okay. I don't have a map up of the secret items locations. We're gonna check all the rooms for items. Yeah, we got a guy here. No, okay. He doesn't want to battle us. He's one of the employees. In case you don't know, Team Rocket is holding Silph Co sort of hostage, so there are employees still around. Sort of similar. In Generation 2, they hold a radio station. Sort of hostage. I'll let Hitmonchan take care of these guys. He hasn't seen any action yet. I don't think his moveset is very good right now, but should be good enough to take out these guys. We need him to gain some levels anyway. Oof, nasty. Hit a lot. I hit for a lot. Hopefully he doesn't get another critical, otherwise we're gonna end up having to switch out Hitmonchan before he really gets to do anything. Yeah, it's weak. That's right, fortunately we've got a whole team now, so each Pokemon is capable of pulling its weight. Whereas in the early game, you know, we're operating with 2 Pokemon, then 4 Pokemon. Sorry, there's a lot of noise and I keep having to move my headset. Only did a little more damage. Maybe another level or 2 and Clefable's special would be high enough. Alright, so we're hoping the confusion doesn't create an issue, and then we're just going to switch it out so we don't have to deal with it again. I probably should heal up soon, even though I was going to try to do this without running in and out a lot. Man, that Hitmonchan is so weak. Charmeleon's low, Haunter is low. Yeah, this shouldn't be an issue. I would hope not. It'd be kind of sad if Hitmonchan got beat by a Rattata. Alright. I have to keep track of which teleportation pads we stepped on. Which floor are we on now? Yeah, we really went up. So many floors in this building. Alright, so let's heal up real quick and then we'll head back in. It's gonna be a long one. I want to see the Pokemon Center? Nope. Okay, Mart's there. Pokemon Center is southwest rather. Alright. All set to head back into Silph Co. Make it through the giant building. There's so many floors in this place. Okay, so we know we've already cleared this floor, but there's still some enemies that can be accessed with these teleportation pads that we haven't defeated. There's going to be a lot of closed doors. Like right now we're pretty high up in the building. So it can be a bit of a maze, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll end up clearing everything. It just might take some time. Alright, we'll start by going down. Smells a little rat. He must be smelling one of his own Pokemon. I'm assuming this guy's probably got a Rattata. Alright, we'll keep out Haunter since all of Raticate's attacks are just going to be normal and therefore ineffective anyway. Let's see if this will work. Okay, yep. So even though Ghost is typically immune to normal and vice versa, since Nightshade just deals damage equal to your level and typing doesn't go into account, you can use it on normal type Pokemon and still deal damage equal to your level. Aha, glad we avoided Wrap. Those effects are so annoying in this game. One level from Charizard. We can leave him out. It would be nice to let Hitmonchan and Haunter get a bit more action in here, but Hitmonchan is pretty bad right now. We're probably going to end up having to do some switch outs later on just to get him to soak up some experience. But we'll wait until the bad guys are a bit higher level so it'll be more effective. Ah, so close. It just does like no damage, so it should be enough. Might as well spare the PP for the more useful moves, so. Alright, so you need a card key to open up pretty much all of these doors. Alright, so there's another one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. This is number 2 of 4. Remember, like, in later games, I know Bug is super effective on ground. But in this generation, I can't remember if that pattern holds true. No, okay. It's just hitting him for pretty bad damage. Well, Mega Drain will be super effective, but the power of Mega Drain is pretty low, so. Well, with all these stat decreases, we'll just kill him and switch out again. Alright, this time we'll go Clefable, a bit more reliable, and just hit it with Bubble Beam. There we go. If there's anything we can access over here. No. This one actually is pretty clear. I don't think many of the Silph employees actually look like scientists. They look like just like the casual people, like the nondescript NPC. It would be funny to hit it with 2 Nightshades and then confuse it, and then it destroy itself or kill itself when it was trying to do self-destruct. Okay, it'll do less damage. Actually, it does no damage. Self-destruct is normal type, so it didn't even affect Haunter. Alright, yes, we definitely want to learn Hypnosis. Because as you can guess with the Gengar / Haunter route, we're going to be going Hypnosis, Dream Eater. Although you spam it surprisingly little when you're talking about the Elite Four. Like, you could attempt to go through the Elite Four using that a lot, but the accuracy of Hypnosis is so low, it's just not reliable. One level from getting cherries aired. Probably wasn't necessary to use another dig, but that's okay. Alright. Calcium. That guy right there kind of looks like Gary. Maybe it is. Although we named our rival Rash because we're Larry. Alright, we'll just go down another floor manually and start taking out these guys. Ooh. The third of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Don't actually know Dream Eater yet. Not that it would make a huge difference here. Because Dream Eater, I believe, is considered Ghost? I don't know if typing actually matters for Dream Eater. I'm pretty sure it's considered Ghost, not Psychic. I could be wrong. Haunter will be fine against these guys because they can't actually do anything to affect him anyway. Ghost is immune to fighting and normal, so... Haunter's gonna catch up to Hitmonchan soon, and Hitmonchan's gonna be the weak one. Like I said, he's so weak right now. We're gonna wait until we get against higher level Pokemon, and then start soaking up experience by switching out. What this guy say? Oh, okay. I know that they were interested in the Pokemon Tower. The Silph Scope is the one that allowed them to see the ghost, but... Alright, got another trainer, and there's a scientist over in the west. An easy matchup here. An alternative strategy is to use Thunderbolt on either Nidoking or Clefable. Both of them can learn it. But then you're kind of left with Gengar or Haunter learning Confuse Ray. I think that's really the only viable, like, 4th option if you don't learn Thunderbolt. Because all the other useful TMs you probably would have already taught the Clefable, but... So it might seem a little odd, but it's just because there's nowhere else to put it, really. Or really, this is the best place to put it, so that Nidoking and Clefable, which can learn even more moves, are able to learn their sort of best moveset. Traitor? Why am I a traitor? I never joined Team Rocket. This guy's disgruntled, though what he's disgruntled about doesn't seem to have anything to do with what's currently happening. Sonic Boom is an electric type attack, so it will hit Haunter. It's relatively powerful too. Hitting him for 20 damage, being 5 levels lower in this game is significant. I think we'll be able to get enough experience if we leave Charmeleon out to get the Charizard in this battle. So happy there's no levitate or endure. Those are the worst abilities. Those are the worst. They're certainly the most annoying to deal with. There we go. Okay, so that'll be Charizard by the end of this. No, actually we kind of just have to keep Charmeleon out here. Otherwise it's just going to slow down this process. Ground is going to be the only thing that's super effective against these electric type Pokemon, and Charmeleon's the only one that knows a ground type move. Because I think Dig is the only decent ground type move in all of Generation 1. Unless I guess you have Marowak. I think it might learn Bone Rush or something. I don't know, I can't remember if that was actually in Generation 1. Alright, so now we have Charizard. Alright. Earthquake is in that room right there, by the way. I remember, it looks familiar now that I can see it there. Alright, where does this take us? Room with the scientist. So are these scientists, like, loyalists at Silph Co to the... or to Team Rocket? I don't understand. Why are they fighting against me in here? Maybe they're like the inside man. I don't really know why I'm going to confuse it. I wanted to use self-destruct because it doesn't affect me anyway, but... Come on, self-destruct. Nope. Whatever. You never stood a chance anyway. Alright. 31. He'll learn Dream Eater before too long. Then Haunter is, I think, pretty much ready to go. Alright, this is just another employee. Right now we're just kind of going about this randomly. Once we have the card key, you can go back and more thoroughly check the rooms, because you're still just trying to maneuver around the doors at this point. Yeah, once, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Wasn't looking at the screen. Once Haunter learns Dream Eater, it's ready to go. We're going to keep Nightshade just with a consistent damage, because once it gets up to like level 60, it's hitting for equal amount of damage to its health, so it's just a reliable way to finish something off. Ah, no, wrong Pokemon! Oh, it's a terrible matchup. That's okay. Just have to switch out. It's just annoying because I'm sure it's going to use Hypnosis or something. And given that it's the computer using Hypnosis, I'm going to be asleep for like 6 turns. Alright, good. Some Pokemon like Drowsy can be deceptively fast, so I'm glad that Beedrill outsped it. Didn't have to deal with any of that garbage. Check out. They're here. Ugh, so many floors. There's like 6 or 7 floors in this building. Alright, we'll take that portal and fight that scientist in a minute. I want to take a look up here first. Come on. Ekans, or Snake, backwards. And Arbok is Cobra backwards, but with a K instead of a C. Ekans looks kind of weird in this game, but Arbok looks cool. Actually, I don't need to switch out. Alright, we'll let Clefable take this out. That's the only water type attack I think the whole team's gonna have. Why would it be Star Fox? Hold on. Star Fox! I've never heard him referred to that way. No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go fight this scientist guy. The legit strat? The strat of saying his name? That counts as a strategy? Alright, we still have Charizard. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep using Charizard for this until we can get, great. Until we can get Earthquake with Nidoking, which we'll get in this building. I pointed out the room earlier, but you have to go through 2 stages of being confused here. Okay, there we go. Nice. Charizard's sprite is pretty cool. I feel like it could be mistaken for Dragonite almost, but I don't know. The neck is, I guess the neck is too skinny to be Dragonite. We're not going to be getting a Dratini. You have to catch one in the Safari Zone, and it's one of the rarest Pokemon to find, and you can only find it in certain areas, so... There we go. I believe we'll be able to get Earthquake in this room. Yes, we're on the 10th floor of this building. Good luck with that. Alright, nice. I think I dumped my items off earlier. TM26. Earthquake. Alright, we'll get rid of Horn Attack. Although Poison Sting is not useful at all. I mean, Horn Attack being normal type makes it pretty much utterly worthless. Alright, we'll go ahead and save. Nidoking is now capable of taking on the Team Rocket guys pretty much on his own at this point. Yeah, it was like the first move it knew. Or it learned it very quick after I caught it. Let's see. One of these trees has an item in it somewhere in this building. I remember it, but I remember that, but not which tree, so that's not very useful. This guy's gonna nail our Pokemon, he says. He can nail the hit points. Or nail the weak points. Strange way to say that. Yeah, that's how I have it for this game. I've got like 3 teams set up because if you don't properly plan for it, then you're kind of screwed. Since you can't reuse any TMs or anything. Of course, it's another ability that only has 10 PP, which can be kind of problematic. See, but now he is capable of taking on these entire teams. Said he was gonna nail the weak points, and he says, "You hammered me when you beat him." Guy's really into carpentry. Alright, we'll come back and fight that trainer. I want to go get this guy at the end of this hallway down here real quick. Still checking the trees. I feel like there's a tree that's got something in it. Alright, this guy's the 4th of the 4 Team Rocket Brothers. Those are pretty cool emotes. I haven't moused over them. I'm assuming they're Darby in there. Yeah. I'm probably gonna leave this building and come back soon just to recover everyone's PP because it's getting pretty low because there are so many trainers in here. I'll open up the deal, but I can promise you I can't buy it. Yeah, that is sweet. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to have, but you can't really do anything about that. Plus, I don't own any cartridges anyway. American or Japanese, even though I'm sure the American ones don't work. This was ill-conceived. It's okay, Nidoking should be faster. Both American and Japanese ones run on it. But that's cool, but the fact remains that I don't actually have any SNES cartridges, so that wouldn't really do anything for me. I don't even have like, you know, any income, so I can't even finish my N64 set right now or anything. Kind of lucky that he didn't use a psychic type attack, because that would have destroyed the Nidoking with him being poison type. Okay, I see. Yeah, I know the little notches you're referring to. I guess there's some reasoning behind it. I don't really know the purpose of back then having made everything so region locked and stuff. But I guess that keeps people from accessing games that weren't necessarily approved in that region or something, I don't know. Or getting scammed into buying a Japanese card. I guess there's some merit to it. Probably, yeah. I can tell. Like I can just go back and forth. Right now, I'm just looking around because until I get the key card, there's gonna be a lot of stuff I can't even access. I'll go back and get the, or go down and then to the right though. I think you're right. Yeah, I knew the N64 ones were. They're not even shaped the same. Earthquake is slightly faster than Dig too, because you don't have to wait for the turn to pass in between when you use it and when it hits, so... Nice. I read blocked. I thought the N64 games were region locked. So I thought that they were shaped different, which meant that they wouldn't be able to fit in the same slots, but I guess the tops are just kind of different. Yeah, I thought they were shaped different, I don't know. Yeah, they're good. Like, Fly and Dig are good, and they are really good when you can use them to, like, avoid a really powerful attack that you know is coming. But if you're confused, it's problematic, because instead of you just having to go through one confusion stage, you have to go through two. Like, you have to pass 2 checks in order to actually get the attack off. Yeah, we're out of PP with Earthquake now. There we go. There's the item I was looking for. I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't really ever considered buying foreign cartridges. There we go. There's the card key. Nice call, Robbie. Yeah, that's a good nickname for it. Actually, if he decided to hit me with a psychic type attack, I am technically poison type, so it would be super effective. Didn't really think the ghost typing through in this game. I'm officially out of attacks with this guy. All I can do is confuse it and then switch out, really. I gotcha. There we go. Yeah, it was best to switch out Clefable, because if he was going to use a psychic type attack, Clefable's special stat is really high, so it wouldn't really do too much damage. Alright, so we have the card key now, which means we can actually start going through and just exploring every floor individually. Right now I'm going to start making my way back to the entrance though, because it's time to heal up. And we've actually been... no, we haven't been to this floor yet. I don't think anything useful here. The 4 Pokemon are Graveler, Machoke, Haunter, Haunter, and... why am I blanking on this? Oh, there's a punk guy there. Porygon can only be obtained through the gambling. Yeah, that could, yeah, that could have had, an effect. Oh, Kadabra, there you go, there's the fourth one right there. That could have had an effect on why they decided to, region lock stuff. Yeah, Psychic is overpowered if you think about it. It's, all the Pokemon that learn attacks that are super effective on it have poison in them. Take Beedrill for instance, he's poison. Haunter has poison, even though Ghost wasn't made super effective by some error. I can't get an Alakazam. Can't trade. I would have to use Kadabra. I'm pretty sure he's in another one of my teams though. Yeah. I have one of the little carts. I just got another one. So I'll be able to trade with myself, but not for like another week. Fortunately, those aren't too expensive yet. The little packs. I know they're going to get way more expensive over time, but... Man, I just got in here to talk to that guy. Called me an intruder. I'm staying here. Alright, I'm going back to the first floor. We can start working our way up. Yeah. Well, actually, I saw someone... like... I know you can only use like Pokemon games first and second generation for the stadiums, but I feel like I read somewhere that you can play other games on the N64. I could have been wrong. I don't know. It could have been bogus, but... Yeah, some places used to just charge you like $5 to swap out a Pokemon battery. I got a Sapphire from GameStop like last year sometime, and the battery was dead. I didn't do anything about it. It does make a difference, but it's not, it wasn't a deal breaker for me. It just makes it so, not having a battery in Ruby and Sapphire just makes it so you can't do daytime functions. Or time of day functions, I guess. I'm gonna check each floor thoroughly now. There is a door over here. Yeah, no, it's not GameStop's fault. I mean, who knows how long they've been sitting on that Pokemon Sapphire cartridge. Yeah, I know that I've read some stuff online about you have to like solder and stuff like that, though I'm not about to risk that. It's okay. It's places like Tech Exchange, if you buy a cartridge that the battery doesn't work, they will replace it for you. This guy's a liar. He's like the clowns in Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. To do it properly, though, I think you have to have a soldering iron. Yeah, you don't have to, but I think you can get it to be more stable if you use one. This is pretty basic stuff. We're gonna be destroying a few more Team Rocket goons, and then I think we fight Giovanni again because we get our Master Ball here. Alright, I'll try to remember to watch that. I guess I can just open it up now and then watch it afterwards. Yeah, I think I looked up this video a while ago. I don't know, I mean, I'm probably not gonna risk doing it myself. Plus, I don't really have any games where it's an issue right now. Just a sec here. You can see how many floors there are from that little display. Alright, we already checked everything that was on the first floor, so now we can go to the second and just start checking this one out too. Yeah. Well, I've been fortunate in that the batteries in my red and blue and silver haven't died. Which are the ones that it really matters. Ruby and Sapphire, they do have batteries like that, but like the functions, it's not like you can't play the game anymore or save it. The way that sleep works, we're just gonna have to switch out Beedrill, he's just gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I was reading an article this last week about using some of the post-market consoles and post-market, you know, the cartridges that have a bunch of games installed on them. And there's an issue in that the voltage, like for the post-market games, the voltage is different than the actual system. And so a lot of heat is released. And anyway, you can end up damaging your consoles if you use some of the post-market cartridges. I think there's a particular room that you have to use the teleporter in to be able to get the Giovanni. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'm just going to battle all the trainers. Oh, okay, yeah, so the scientists are like trader scientists from Silph. Yeah. They aren't original products, so they can't be sold for anything. Yeah. I mean, you could sell them, but they're not worth the same amount as a legit cartridge. Right. See a lot of the same Pokemon when you're battling Team Rocket. Right. Yeah, I guess some people are just willing to pay more because it was underproduced. There are some PlayStation 1 games that are like $1,000 too. Sorry, quiet. Just kind of navigating this building, making sure that I check every room, open all the doors, battle all the trainers. Not too much exciting going on here. Then eventually I'll start going through the platforms and look for Giovanni. Yeah. No more room for item. Don't even need to use that on anyone. Which one is calcium? Hang on. I'll just go ahead and use that on someone. I can either use it now or use it later, so. Alright, calcium is special attack, so it's just going to be special in this game because they're combined into one stat. There we go. See, I've got something else here too. Carbos. Carbos is speed. Give that to... Look at the Hitmonchan. I think he needs some speed anyway. I think we already battled this guy. Yep. Alright, there should be a few rooms in this floor to open up. Yeah, it looked like it. The dude was just hiding. Oh, they're hiding because Silph Co is taken over by Team Rocket. I don't know. I guess they're afraid they're gonna beat him up or something. What did we get here? Another calcium? Oh, protein. Protein is attack. Not Haunter, not Clefable. All of Beedrill's attacks are going to be physical. It depends on type, so even though Hitmonchan is going to be, yeah, not my magic card. Even though Hitmonchan is going to be learning 3, like, punches that have typings, he's going to learn, where is it? He's going to learn Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. It's by type, so those are all considered special attacks. So really the best one to use this on is Beedrill. Or Nidoking, just so Earthquake hits harder. Now we'll do one on Beedrill, because we really want Twin Needle to hit hard. Now that I think about it, I think Bug is physical. I want to say it is. It doesn't matter if it isn't. Give me a sec. Let me just look it up here. Okay, so special in Generation 1 refers to water, grass, fire, ice, psychic, electric, and dragon. It's just by type, not by particular move, so we're okay. Bug is considered physical. It's a little strange though, isn't it? Why is okay, ice. I thought that only water was and not ice considered special. We're almost done with Silph Co. Just going back and checking for everything now. Wait. Did the item just appear? You saw that, right? What was that? There was an item right here. I didn't make that up, right? I didn't make that up. An item just appeared over here. Must have been an error. Alright, that one's pretty obvious. Alright, who needs health? Let's see. Beedrill is gonna have lower health always than what we want, so I'm just gonna use it on him. That's useless. I need to dump some items though because soon in Russia is no man's land. I'm gonna need to dump some items because at the end of this I'm gonna be offered the Master Ball, so I need to have some room in my inventory. And I don't even know what floor we're on anymore. That's okay. We're gonna go back, we'll heal up, dump some items. Alright, what can we get rid of? Well, we don't need the Moonstones anymore. We've already evolved the 2 Pokemon that we're using that actually use Moonstones. We don't need Escape Ropes, because Charizard knows Dig. We'll keep the Great Ball in case we decide we want to catch the Snorlaxes. Dump the Rare Candy. We're going to use those later. Dump the Elixir. Unfortunately, we still need the card key. Get rid of these TMs. I don't even know what the second one is, this one, but I know it's not something we're using, so it doesn't matter. We already have particular restoration items, don't really need the full heal. Although, logically it would make more sense to hang on to the full heal as opposed to items that only cure one status ailment, but that's okay. We can hang on to the max revive. That seems a bit extreme. I doubt we're gonna use it, but that's okay. Takedown. I think, yeah, takedown's normal type. It does quite a bit of damage, but if I'm not mistaken, it also has some recoil associated with it. We're only gonna have one recoil move. Which is submission. Hitmonchan's gonna know that. Yeah. It's just risky to use those because the recoil damage. Well, Hitmonlee in general I would say is better too, but Hitmonchan learns a more diverse moveset in terms of types, which is why I picked him for this. Because he's gonna learn 3 special punches, like I think Ice, Fire, and something else, I don't know, I said them earlier. Which are gonna make him a bit more useful. By the way, Rash is standing right over there, your rival. You end up having to battle him before you even get to the end of Silph Co. Alright, there's nothing down there, so we can go ahead and move on over here. I'd say that teleporter in particular takes you somewhere useful, just because of how it's set up. Guess we'll find out soon enough, but I want to finish exploring all the other floors before we move on. Because I think once you defeat Giovanni, I think that all the Team Rocket guys clear out, so I might as well clear them before I get to the end. I didn't realize that Hitmonlee could learn Metronome. I currently have it on Clefable, but just because if you don't evolve it, like if you keep it as Clefairy, eventually it'll just learn it on its own. But inevitably I am going to end up getting rid of it. Alright, let's see where this goes. Nowhere. Okay, nowhere useful. Almost done clearing this out. That's the floor we were just on. Which brings us here. I know we've been here, and I'm pretty sure I've already defeated all the trainers here, but just to be thorough, we'll check everywhere. Metronome is the definition of hit or miss, you know? You can get anything. Alright, we'll check out the next floor. I think we've already beaten that guy too. Yeah, we have. Will she heal you up? Oh. Man, I didn't realize that there was like anywhere else in this first generation game other than Pokemon Tower that had a feature like that. Okay, so this might be where we're supposed to go right here, given that you can get healed right before you get there. Okay, I think there's another floor up, so let's check this. Again, we're just being thorough. But now we know where we're supposed to go. Oh yeah, we've already been here, talked to her before. Earthquake was over in the southwestern side of this floor. Already gotten that. Yeah, see, here's where we are ultimately going to end up. Let's battle these guys real quick. This guy's got 5. There have been a few trainers throughout this building that have had 5 Pokemon. Kinda nice that you get all that experience, but at the same time kind of annoying because that means they take forever to wipe out all their terrible Pokemon. I guess we need to start throwing out Hitmonchan. Oh man, just proving your worthlessness. No, never, it never hits. Oh my. Well, this is why we're getting rid of Comet Punch right here. Plus it's only normal type, it's not even fighting. So put out Haunter. I mean, Haunter and Nidoking and Clefable all have attacks that are super effective against him. But Haunter's the lowest level, so... Go back to Hitmonchan. Need to get him all the experience we can since he's behind everyone else now. Oh my. Why is the accuracy so low? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even hit for that much damage. 'Cause I mean, like, I know that's quite a bit, but it's also 5 levels lower than me. I can give this a shot. I mean, it shouldn't be any slower than the Rattata just was. Yep, and it is. If we get 3 hits again, should be able to take it out next turn. There we go. Nice. Hitmonchan will start to get useful at level 33, it'll learn Fire Punch, then 38 it'll learn Ice Punch, then 43 it'll learn Thunder Punch. And we're going to use a TM to teach it Submission. Although if I'm not mistaken, it'll just learn Submission on its own. If you level it up high enough. I don't remember why I made the decision to use the TM, I think it's just quicker. I could be wrong though. I haven't looked at I made this list like... I don't know. A year ago, so. Alright, we'll go ahead and save here just to be safe. There is a trainer, and then we move on to our rival. Pokedex 21 Pokemon, it's so sad. But this is a pretty minimalist run. Got Beedrill, but it's always a risk with it being weak to psychic types. Of course, Haunter is too. Probably just heal up again after this fight. There's plenty of things to take that on. So I'll put out Nidoking. Got him. Now, it's funny, it seems like almost every matchup I have in this game, like, Clefable has Psychic, which is super effective on Machop, but Clefable is also normal, so Machop is super effective against it. It's always like a risk, almost. Like, throwing Haunter or Beedrill up against a Psychic-type Pokemon. Since they're both poison. I don't know why. Guess not. For some reason I thought there might be a hidden item over there. There we go. So the goal for tonight is we're going to finish up Silph Co, and then Sabrina's jail will be open up, and we can go and do that. That's misleading. Okay, here we go. This is where we want to be. Okay, so here comes the rival battle right now. I'm going to go ahead and save so I don't have to teleport around just in case things go wrong. We don't need to start with... He typically starts with Pidgeotto. Oh, okay. In that case, Haunter's actually the best one. At least for in past battles, he tends to start with the Pidgey, then the Pidgeotto. At this point, it might be a Pidgeot. Oh, what's this guy doing here? Is the guy just waltzed past? Okay, it's a Pidgeot now. I always thought the design for Pidgeot was strange. Where is its body? It's like a head with two wings attached to it. Oh, hitting me pretty hard there. Okay, see you later, Robbie. Thanks for joining in. Alright, Growlithe, we're just going to use Clefable. Although actually any ground type would be effective too, but... That makes sense, it's just, I don't know, I guess... You know when you look at something and then that's a way that you always see it afterwards? I guess it's just kind of ingrained in my head that it's weird looking. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, also, I guess they're kind of confined to, you know, a certain number of pixels for the sprites anyway, so I'm sure they had to be conscious of how they designed it. Execute always looks strange, too. There's like one massive egg surrounded by, you know, eggs of varying size, but... Nice, okay. Beedrill is super effective against the grass and psychic types of Execute. Although, I'm not sure that Generation 1 honors quadruple effective. I don't think that it does. I think it just treats it as it's super effective to one of the types. This is gonna kill me. Damn it. Okay. Well, we'll use Nidoking. Nope, wait, why did I do that? That was so dumb. Nidoking is also weak to him. Gotta love that. Alright, Clefable again it is. Clefable it is again then. Sing was probably kind of weak. Anyway, Clefable's special stat is pretty high, so I'm not too worried about getting one shot or anything. Alright, well, it fell asleep, so I guess I'm now just going to hit it with Bubble Beam. Metronome's too risky. Forgot how nasty this thing is. Plus, it's nice to bring its speed stat down every time you hit it with Bubble Beam. Well, not every time, but it's nice to bring it down with a few hits. Because if Beedrill had been able to outspeed it, it might have actually managed to beat it. Nice. I like how it wastes a turn when they wake up. Of course, it's problematic when it's your own Pokemon, but... This guy's so tough. Alright, then he's got War Turtle. Or it might be Blastoise at this point, which is also somewhat problematic because Beedrill has Mega Drain, which is the best matchup I have, but Haunter should do fine as long as it can outspeed it. With it being level 40, I'm not too confident about that though. Come on. Alright, nice. Alright, it's asleep. It might be worth it just to go ahead and confuse it too, and then we'll just start using Thunderbolt. Since it doesn't do a confusion check when it's asleep, I'm not actually sure it uses a turn, like consumes a turn of being confused. But anyway, he's defeated now, so that's okay. Got him. Alright, we're definitely going to want to heal up. I don't... Give me a second. I don't remember if there's actually another battle in here. I was thinking there is, but there might not be. Either way, I'm going to heal up just to be safe. Beedrill's starting to fall a little bit behind in experience, and Hitmonchan is still behind from forever. And I'm gonna work at this company. Got a room full of beds. Get tired, just go take a nap. Go chat with that guy who's just standing there. Yeah, let's see if he has anything useful to say. Huh, cool. Alright. So it would be cool to make a team with Lapras as the water/ice type. We'll have to look into that though. I have planned out some other teams for future runs. We can see how they fare later on, but for now we're set. And when we finish this run, we're gonna import them into Pokemon Stadium on the N64, and we'll use them again there to battle through the gyms and the Elite Four. I think that'll be fun. You kind of get to continue using the team even after you've beaten the game. Oh, come on. After you put so much work into preparing them, it's kind of nice to get some extra playtime with them. Might as well stick with Bubble Beam. I think Generation 1 is the only generation where even if an attack has 100 accuracy, or 100... Yeah, it's called accuracy, right? Hit accuracy? I don't know. Even if it has 100 accuracy, there's still a chance it's going to miss, even if your accuracy hasn't been modified negatively. That's kind of interesting and annoying. Oh, come on, Beedrill. This is why I have you on the team, and you're just failing me so bad. Getting destroyed by all the psychic types. Need to get him up a few more levels. I'm gonna leave him out here so I can soak up some experience. Then we can finish it off with, I'm not gonna risk it, Clefable. I would say Nidoking, but if he uses a ground type attack, it'll actually be super effective against Nidoking. Whereas my Nidoking knows he knows Ice Beam, so that would be super effective. Clefable will work fine. Nice. Isn't even gonna get damaged. Alright, now we can move on. I'm pretty sure you fight Giovanni here. He is standing there. And the Silph Co president's in there too. So we can save real quick. Ah, Larry. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna come battle us. This isn't a great matchup. Actually, with it being... That's a terrible matchup. Ugh, Beedrill, you're so weak. Yeah, Clefable's the right choice here. I think I might throw Hitmonchan out once or twice in this battle just so he can get some experience. He needs it. Yes, poison type. Okay, should be able to finish it off with the Bubble Beam here. I don't know what those short hands mean. But then you're never going to want to take it out of the box. Also, why are you buying Super Famicom games now? You already have the Super Nintendo. I mean, I know you have the console now, but like, you're just buying doubles of the same games at that point, aren't you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Is it so the Japanese cartridges are cheaper than the American ones then? It would be nice to be able to put Beedrill out here to do Mega Drain against the Rhyhorn. But I'm afraid with it being 5 levels higher, it would actually just attack first and then Beedrill would go down without ever having a chance. Well, that's good. I don't really understand why the Japanese ones would be so much cheaper unless they produced a lot more of them, which I guess is a possibility. Nidoqueen. No, I guess still we're gonna end up going back to Clefable again, I think. But we'll let Hitmonchan soak up some experience. I think this is okay. I don't know how much. I don't know what it's gonna hit me with. But Nidoqueen's defense is higher than her attack, as opposed to Nidoking, who is the reverse. Yeah, we're gonna want to do Bubble Beam instead of Psychic. Psychic has a chance to reduce Special, whereas Bubble Beam has a chance to reduce Speed, and right now, for whatever reason, it's faster than Clefable. Well, not for whatever reason, it's 4 levels higher, but it is faster. Anyway, I went down without too much issue. Alright. So that is the end of Silph Co. Yeah, so that's why you want to battle all the trainers before you get there, because when he leaves, all of the trainers vanish. Alright. At least this guy's humble, I guess. Alright, well, he gave us a Master Ball. Which is nice. I guess I can use it on one of the legendary birds if we want to catch them. I don't have much purpose to, no, much is the correct word. I don't have much purpose to catch the legendaries in this game, given that we're planning on wiping it pretty soon after completion, but could always do so. Catch the legendary birds, go get Mewtwo, catch the Snorlaxes. There's 2 of them. Alright, so now Team Rocket is out of Saffron City once you clear Silph Co, which will open up the door to Sabrina's gym. So we're going to go in there, we'll put Beedrill out front. He's probably going to get completely destroyed, but we're going to hope for the best. We'll see how we're feeling after Sabrina, if we want to decide to head down and fight Koga tonight too. I'll see how I'm feeling after Sabrina. Alright, Sabrina's gym is up here next to the dojo that we went to get our Hitmonchan. It's the teleporting gym. We're gonna fight all of the trainers for their experience. Sure, this is again another puzzle that probably seemed a lot harder when you played it the first time, but now that you know all the possibilities, I mean, not that I remember where all the portals go, but I mean, now that you can work out the pattern of going through each teleporter and where it takes you, it becomes a lot easier to navigate. It's nice that we're getting the poison. I'd rather just die in one hit, but I want to say when I completed yellow with this team, Beedrill actually ended up being used the least. Keep him out. I could do Mega Drain, which would also be super effective, but I'll save that for when I need a heal, like after this next attack. Although I'm just afraid it's not going to actually kill him, because its power is pretty low. Just you get that little heal, that's really the only benefit. Alright, here we go, this kind of worked out. That way Beedrill gets to stay in the fight. Might have to switch out for the Slowbro depending on what attacks it ends up using, because one good psychic attack could kill my Beedrill at this point. Okay, well, that was a throwaway. It's fine. Take the experience. Good. Hitmonchan would be a terrible matchup right now. One psychic move would definitely kill him. His special stat's pretty low anyway. Alright, so we'll go top right first. I want to say there's 8 trainers and Sabrina in here. Kind of like Erica's gym before this one. There are quite a few trainers. Think back to Brock's gym where there's 1 trainer. Of course, we picked Charmander, so we had to get Butterfree in order to actually defeat Brock. Of course. Yeah, we'll finish it off with Mega Drain. It's gonna do even less damage because of that light screen, but it'll do enough to defeat it. But Beedrill is supposed to be my counter to Psychic type Pokemon. It's not a perfect counter by any means, but obviously it can work, as we just saw. Just gonna navigate around until we get all the little trainers around the gym, and then we'll head to Sabrina. If we find the way to Sabrina before the end of it, that's even better. I think. Well, the Fable's the answer. Although, it's not like he's going to use a ghost type attack that I would be immune to. I believe Lick is the only one like that. Being confused is always annoying. I don't know why it used Dream Eater without putting me to sleep. So we're going to take 38 damage exactly from that. Oh, that's pretty quick. Okay, it should die from this. Or not. Okay. It knows Hypnosis. That would be its fourth move. Because it wouldn't know Dream Eater without knowing Hypnosis, so... Not sure why it didn't even attempt to put me to sleep, but that's fine. Alright. Taking out the middle right and bottom right, and the middle left and the top left. These guys only have one Pokemon, but they tend to be higher level, and they're slightly more powerful than the ones that have more Pokemon. Alright. If its defense gets too high, I guess we can just use Mega Drain, but we should be fine. Unless again, it hits with a really powerful Psychic attack. Finish this off with the Mega Drain just to heal off the last few hits, or last few hit points that I'm missing. There we go. Alright, so this is the last of the left row. Column. I guess these are columns. Yeah, so this one's got 3 Pokemon. They're all going to be relatively weak. Well, that's annoying. It's probably going to use Dream Eater. No, okay, well that has a chance to paralyze, but since I'm already slept, it's not going to do anything. Lick has 10 power. Very confused and asleep, that's a nice combination. I really just wanted to wake up, because I don't have the intention of healing. Ugh. Of course, that's the reason why you want one of those flat moves on your team, because that Ghastly is very weak, but it just dealt a third of Nidoking's health because it deals damage equal to its level. Not this time. The one move that wouldn't, the one ghost move that doesn't affect normal type Pokemon is Lick. Ah, great. Well, might as well switch out because it's just going to use Dream Eater. What do I want to finish this off with? It would be nice to do Jackie, but Jackie doesn't even know an attack that'll actually damage it, so okay. Guess that's another way to go about it. I mean, I did that earlier, so. Alright, 33 damage. Now we're gonna end up having to heal before we go to Sabrina. Okay, well, Haunter's probably dead. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna heal up. I was hoping not to have to do that. Alright, well... top right, or top left rather. Okay, so that particular box can go to 2 of the gym, or the trainers that we haven't fought yet. Oops. Alright, it also goes to 1 of the trainers we haven't fought yet. Here we go. I do have revives and stuff, and that would be fine to use, but when there's a Pokemon Center so close, you might as well use it here. Save it for when we're in the Pokemon Mansion or something over in Cinnabar Island. Or the Cinnabar Mansion, whatever it's called. Which is where the 4th Moonstone is found, actually. It's found, I think it's hidden in a wall somewhere. Alright, let's see, where did we leave off? Go here and fight this guy. This is the 6th trainer. There would only be 7 trainers, because the middle bottom one would be the entrance where there wouldn't be any trainers. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. But I hurt worse. We'll be okay. I'm just going to hit Hyper Potion. This is really Beedrill's time to shine. Oh my god. Wouldn't have assumed that a growl would be that effective, but I do even less damage now. Might have to switch Beedrill out and back in after this. With the poison, I should be able to finish this off with Mega Drain. So we can just negate all the effects of this growl with that. All those growls with that. There we go. Alright, so we're switching out so that Beedrill's attack can be restored. Plus, this way Hitmonchan gets some experience. It's going to be against attack. And then he's going to use Light Screen, which is going to protect him against special. That's fine. Oh, okay. Or he'll just spam barrier. Alright, I'll use Mega Drain to finish this guy off. He never even boosted his special, so it should be enough to kill him. Nope. Great. And they're all criticals, so each one's gonna hit for 7 damage. Naturally, he's gonna get 5. Hoping for another slow poke. Agility would be decent because it would give him a boost to speed, but I mean, by the time I'd be using that, he'd be dead anyway. Like if Kadabra had used Confusion there, Beedrill would definitely be dead. Kadabra is way too fast. Yeah, this is the one above Sabrina. So that's all this is the final trainer before we take on Sabrina. And avoid all the status ailments here, which is nice. Take him out before he gets to do anything at all. Alright, now to Sabrina. Don't have to mess around with this until we find it. Not doing a very good job at remembering which goes where. But I'm tired, so here we go. Alright, we've defeated all the trainers. Now we're gonna take on Sabrina. I'm actually going to use a super potion on Beedrill. We want him to be full health, that way he has a chance at least to not die in one hit. Alright, here's Sabrina. Probably a one hit though. Yep, okay. Well, so much for having Beedrill. Okay. So this, no, again, this is a poor choice. It's the second time I've done this. And Nidoking is going to be dead. We still got an Alakazam. I think she has 2 Kadabras and an Alakazam, so Sabrina is the hardest gym leader. Doesn't help that it can heal itself. Alright, I might just reset it. And then put Clefable at the beginning of the party. That way it can hit with Bubble Beam to reduce speed, and then we switch into Beedrill or something. And Twin Needle it. We'll see how this goes. I don't foresee this going so well though. We'll reduce the damage that Dig does. It's going to reduce the damage that special attacks will do. Go for a critical hit, I guess. There we go. Slash does have an increased rate of critical hits. Okay, Venomoth, this is fine. So it's only the one Kadabra. And then the Alakazam is final. Okay. We'll just stick with this and try to use Dig, hope it puts me out of the way for attacks, but its speed is obviously going to be higher than mine. Alakazam has way too much speed, given that it's already like way overpowered. Yeah, it can recover in addition to Sabrina being able to use Hyper Potions. Not sure why Psywave only hit for 3 damage. Oh wait. How does Psywave's damage work? No, I can't remember. There's something weird about it though. It's not a good move because it can't just like keep dealing damage. If Haunter dies, that's it. Because Hitmonchan can't do anything, it's too slow. Oh wow, it lasted 1 turn. Yay! Yep, okay, Haunter's dead, and next to fall is Hitmonchan, so we're just gonna reset then. And we'll put Clefable out front, I guess. Can't let 3 of our Pokemon get killed by Kadabra. Of course, those that would be killed by Kadabra are certainly going to be killed by Alakazam. Ah, whoops. First things first, we need to hit the Kadabra with a bunch of bubble beams, reduce its speed. Worst thing we have to worry about with Psychic hitting Clefable is it getting confused. Oh no, okay, it reduces special. Yeah, confusion is what can cause that. Of course, this is going absolutely terribly. Oh, we're off to a good start. Well, at least we only have one down now instead of having 3. Fortunately, the only attack Mr. Mime would know is double slap, so we can just go ahead and take advantage of this and heal up Charizard. Oh, okay, apparently it knows confusion now. So I was just hoping for that quick kill, but since I healed, it didn't work. Naturally, that's all it's going to use now. Have to keep using dig and hope that we can avoid some of the confusions. Alright. This Venomoth is a joke to Charizard. Means we'll have 4 Pokemon to potentially take out Alakazam. I say 4 because Hitmonchan doesn't do anything, so. If he's gonna hit with anything, we want it to be Psy Wave. Okay. Nice. This should kill him without ever giving her the chance to heal it. Okay, so that's a much more ideal Sabrina fight than the one we just did before that. Psy Wave is what she gives you. You don't want that move. I don't remember how its damage is calculated, but it's not just like a regular attack. It's much worse. We're definitely going to throw that in the bank and heal up. We'll start heading to Fuchsia City, which is where Koga can be found. South of here is Vermilion City, which is where Lieutenant Surge was. There's still some trainers out to the east of that town, but their Pokemon are so low level at this point they're not going to make any difference. So we're just probably going to skip them altogether. See, what's the most efficient way of getting to where we're going? Well, we don't want to go east out of Vermilion, because then we're going to have to fight all those trainers whose Pokemon are low level, so we'll go this way. We're going to go over to Lavender Town and go south, where we'll find the first Snorlax blocking the way to Vermilion. And then as we continue to go south from there, we'll reach some trainers and then Fuchsia. I think we'll save that for tomorrow, though. We're just going to get in position for today. We've been on for 2 hours now, so gotten some progress in. We'll fight the Snorlax and then we'll call it a night. I have the intention to catch it, but if I don't hold it against me. I'm not really trying to fill my Pokedex in this run anyway, but Snorlax is always a challenge. Alright, we'll go ahead and save it. So to the west of here is Vermilion City. Alright, so here's Snorlax. Doing the paint me like one of your French girls pose. That's alright. Can't expect that to work the first time. It couldn't even rest because it had full health. Alright. Now you can either put it to sleep or let it use rest to fall asleep, but you're going to need it to be affected by something in order to catch it. Ideally sleep, that gives you the biggest bonus to capture, right? Yep. There you go, there's Snorlax. Good old loungy. Alright, so we caught Snorlax. Like I said, to the west there is Vermilion City. We're gonna pause here for tonight. We'll continue south tomorrow into Fuchsia City. We also can go back to Celadon City and fight the bikers out to the west there. That's where the second Snorlax is. I believe. It's somewhere either outside of Celadon or outside of Fuchsia once you go on the bike ride. There'll be a lot of trainers tomorrow, and then we'll do Koga. In Fuchsia City in the Safari Zone we'll get Silph, so then we'll head to Cinnabar Island where we'll fight Blaine after that. That'll probably be another night. So for the next stream, our goal will be to reach Koga, get the gym, and to get Silph in the Safari Zone after having cleared the trainers on both sides of Fuchsia so that we can get Pokemon like Hitmonchan up closer to 40 since it's still like level 31. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching. If there's anyone who isn't currently following, be sure to do so. I'm going to bring the stream down to about a minute or two. But if you'd like to see your name pop up, be sure to do it while I'm still online. I do appreciate you tuning in. And we are going to continue this Pokemon Blue run throughout the week. And with the Pokemon that we've trained up in Pokemon Blue, we're going to put them into Pokemon Stadium on the N64, battle through the gym leaders and the Elite Four. So you'll want to stay tuned for that as it comes around. Thanks again, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the stream. So have a nice night, and I'll see you soon.